I have not seen you in so long. Like, it's time for a life update. Right, Onyx? I think the last time I spoke to y'all, I was having surgery and I am fully healed from that. That was May. And also, my husband and I just bought a house like 5 months ago. As you can see, I still have boxes everywhere. It's been crazy, but it's been amazing. Let me tell you how much I miss tumbler making. Like, I have this beautiful craft space and I've only used it like 2 times in the last 5 months. I miss it so much. I miss doing my weekly videos on YouTube. I miss just expressing my emotions and feelings on a Tumblr. I miss like communicating with y'all and answering questions. I haven't been able to like answer comments or anything. It's been a little different, but I promise next year I am dedicating more time to this space because this space, as you can see, is so pretty, so luscious. My animals, they're always in here. It just brings me so much joy. So the main reason why I am making this video is to tell y'all a little bit about my epoxy journey and where I am currently with epoxy. I've been making tumblers since 2018, so about 7 years now. Whew, going on 8 years. January will be 8 years. That's crazy. I can remember my first tumbler was made January 2018. Since I've been making tumblers, I have been getting sick like every single month. And I haven't really used epoxy since, I would say, February of this year. I've used it one time since February, and before that I used it a couple times in November. And I haven't been sick, like really sick, since February. I got sick last week, but it's because I was with little kids. You know, kids always get you sick. But that was the first time I was sick since like January or February. Then I started thinking, what if I've been getting sick because of the epoxy? Like, maybe. So what I did was I epoxied a tumbler the other day, and I waited and I waited, and I started feeling like lightheaded, and I started to get a headache. And then I thought it was like the placebo effect, like, okay, listen, like, I'm getting sick because I think I'm gonna get sick, so you're gonna get sick. But then I look back at all the times I was sick. It was because I would be in my craft space. Honestly, he's really listening. But then I started thinking about the times I was getting sick. It was always like during the holidays, because holiday orders, around busy season, like I always would get sick because I was epoxying. And everybody knows I always tell y'all to use your PPE, use your gloves, have your window, like your space well ventilated, everything. I would always like use all the proper PPE, and I was still getting sick. The fact that I haven't used epoxy since February and I haven't been sick since February, it has to prove that it was from the epoxy. I'm not blaming any specific epoxy brand. I still support and love all the epoxy brands that I've ever been affiliated with and I've ever supported. I think using epoxy shouldn't be used in a craft space where it's connected to your home. I think it should be used in a garage or a shed or something like that. It shouldn't be in a space where it's like wall to like another bedroom, your kids, your animals. Even though I'm guilty of that, I've only had the opportunity to epoxy in my home, but I've always tried to ventilate the room so well, and I always keep my animals out while there's fresh epoxy or while I'm epoxying. So I've always used the proper PPE. I just think looking back, it really wasn't enough, and I think that caused me to be sick. My animals are fine. They've never shown signs of sickness, but I think that's what's been causing my sickness. So I say all of that to say, I bought something new and I'm super excited to try it. I bought the Crystal Lac Grande Finale. I think this is the smallest they have, the 12 ounce. I'm going to try this on some tumblers. This is non-toxic, epoxy free. I also purchased their glitter glue, and you can apparently touch this without gloves. So I don't know. I think I'm still going to put gloves on because I just like don't be trusting things, but I'm really excited. This is fast dry tumbler coat, water-based and epoxy free. You can mix paints with this. This is a part 1. That's it. Like there's no like 2 parts and putting it together. And it just says to prep your tumbler and mix well, don't shake, and apply, and then just add coats. Like, I don't know. It just seems too good to be true, but I am going to try it. And I wanted to know your thoughts. and I wanted to just kind of touch base with y'all and just let y'all know like where I am. I love epoxying, and I've been seeing so many of my videos come up on my stories, like my past videos. I've been trying to repost them, but I just really miss it. Like I tried to get into crocheting, which I still love crocheting, but something about making a beautiful tumbler and looking at the bad baby and be like, that's my baby. Like, it just feels right, you know? And I want to do that, but I don't want to harm my insides or make me physically sick to the point where I can't do it just to sacrifice, like, a shiny tumbler. And plus, I got all this glitter. Like, what am I going to do with that? I'm just going to stare at it? I mean, I do just stare at it, but I want to use it. I want to make keychains. I want to do stuff again. I want to get into it. I have, like, projects that are half finished because I'm scared to touch epoxy because I'm scared I'm going to get sick from it. And this like stage of my life of not getting sick for the last like 8 months or so, it's been great. Okay, so I don't know why my video cut off, but it did. But yeah, I'm outside now enjoying the fresh air, and let me know if you have used the crystal lac and if you have any tips and if you liked it or not. Let me show you what my dog is doing right now, and then I'll say bye, I promise. She loves the heat. I'm in Florida, and anybody says you can't have a husky in Florida, no, don't listen to them. She sunbathes every day.